October 11th, 1969. A taxi driver named Paul Stein picks up a fare in San Francisco's Union Square. He drives north into the Presidio Heights neighborhood. At the corner of Washington and Cherry, the ride ends. His passenger shoots him once in the head, cuts a piece from his shirt, and walks away. This is the story of the Zodiac Killer. The most exhaustively investigated serial murder case in American history. Decades of leads, suspects, task forces, and confessions. And still, no arrest, no conviction, no name. The killings began in December 1968. Two teenagers, David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, are parked on a remote road outside Vallejo, California. It is a Saturday night. Someone approaches the car. Both are shot.
Get down! You know why I'm here?
Jensen is found 28 feet from the vehicle. She had tried to run. Faraday died at the scene. He was 17. She was 16. Investigators find no useful physical evidence, no witnesses, no motive. 7 months pass. July 4th, 1969. Darlene Ferrin and Michael Majou are parked at Blue Rock Springs Park, near Vallejo. A car pulls up alongside them, leaves, then returns. A man approaches on foot with a flashlight and a handgun. He fires multiple times into the vehicle. Majou survives, badly wounded. Ferrin does not. 40 minutes after the shooting, a man calls the Vallejo Police Department from a payphone less than a mile from the scene. He says, "I want to report a double murder." He gives the location. Then he says he also killed the two teenagers the previous December. He hangs up. 1 month later, 3 letters arrive simultaneously. One to the San Francisco Chronicle, one to the San Francisco Examiner, one to the Vallejo Times-Herald. Each contains an identical 408-symbol cipher. The killer claims the cipher, when solved, will reveal his identity. He demands the letters be published on the front page. If they are not, he writes, he will go on a kill rampage. He signs each letter with a crosshair symbol, a circle bisected by a cross. He does not yet have a name. The newspapers publish. A high school teacher and his wife solve the cipher within a week. The decoded message contains no name. It reads as a manifesto about killing for sport and collecting slaves in the afterlife. The killer is disappointed. He writes again. He is angry the cipher took so long to crack. He provides proof he is the Vallejo shooter, and for the first time, he gives himself a name. He wants it used in the newspapers. Zodiac. September 27th, 1969. Lake Berryessa, Napa County. Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard are picnicking on a small peninsula near the water. A man approaches wearing a black hood with a white crosshair symbol stitched on the chest. He ties them both up. He stabs Hartnell 5 times and Shepard 10 times. Shepard dies 2 days later. Hartnell survives. The attacker writes on Hartnell's car door in black marker the dates of the previous attacks, the location, and the word by knife. Investigators lift a palm print from the door. It does not match anything in existing databases. After the Stein killing, something changes. 2 police officers pass a white man walking calmly away from the crime scene on the night of the murder. They have received a dispatcher error describing the suspect as black. They do not stop him. Witnesses watching from a window nearby describe a heavy-set white male in his early 40s. The description goes out. Zodiac writes to the Chronicle the following week. He includes a piece of Paul Stein's bloodied shirt as proof. He taunts police for failing to catch him that night. He says he is capable of disguise. He threatens to shoot children on a school bus. The threats escalate. The letters keep coming. 14 confirmed letters between 1969 and 1974. Some contain additional ciphers. One, a 340-character cipher, goes unsolved for 51 years. It is finally cracked in December 2020 by a team of amateur and professional codebreakers working across 3 countries. Like the first cipher, it contains no name. It references collecting slaves. It mocks investigators. Nothing actionable. The Zodiac claims 37 victims in his letters. Law enforcement confirms 5 dead and 2 survivors linked directly to him. The gap between his claimed count and the confirmed count has never been explained. Investigators develop hundreds of suspects over the following decades. The case attracts obsessives. Former detectives publish books. True crime journalists spend careers on single leads. In 2021, a private group called the Case Breakers announces they have identified the Zodiac as a man named Gary Francis Post, a house painter who died in 2018. They point to physical similarities, anagram ciphers embedded in Zodiac letters, and crime scene evidence. The FBI reviews the claim and does not confirm it. The San Francisco Police Department and the Vallejo Police Department do not close their cases. Arthur Lee Allen is the most famous official suspect. He was named by Robert Graysmith, a cartoonist at the Chronicle who became one of the most prominent Zodiac researchers, in his 1986 book. Allen had a Zodiac watch with the Crosshair brand logo. He owned a wetsuit hood. A witness placed him near Lake Berryessa. He used the phrase "hunting humans" before the Zodiac letters began. Investigators searched his home twice. They found disturbing material. They did not find enough to charge him. Handwriting analysis did not match. A DNA sample taken from the back of a Zodiac stamp did not match Allen. He died in 1992. He was never charged. The DNA from the stamps and envelopes is the closest thing to a physical trace the killer left. It has been tested multiple times. The profile it produces is incomplete. It has never matched any known suspect. It sits in a database, waiting. The Stein crime scene produced fingerprints, partial prints from the cab, a palm print from Lake Berryessa. Neither has produced a match in over 50 years of searching. The palm print from Hartnell's car door was lost at some point during the investigation. Its current whereabouts are unknown. San Francisco reopened the case formally in 2018. New forensic techniques, new eyes. The department ran the evidence through updated genealogical DNA databases, the same method used to identify the Golden State Killer in 2018. The results have not been made public. The case remains open. Michael Majou, the survivor of the Blue Rock Springs attack, identified Arthur Lee Allen from a photo lineup in 2009, nearly 4 decades after the shooting. Allen had been dead for 17 years by then. Brian Hartnell, the survivor of Lake Berryessa, has spoken publicly about the case for decades. He says he is still waiting. He says the voice of the man in the hood is something he has never forgotten. The last confirmed Zodiac letter arrived in 1974. It references a film. It says he has not been feeling well. After that, silence. Whether he stopped killing, started killing under a different name, or died sometime in the 1970s or 1980s, no one knows. Some investigators believe he is already dead. Some believe he is still alive. He would be in his 80s now. The 340-character cipher took 51 years to crack. A final cipher, 13 characters long, sent in 1970, has never been solved. It may contain a name. It may contain nothing. Cryptographers have worked on it for decades. It remains open. The Zodiac case file at the San Francisco Police Department runs to several thousand pages. The Vallejo case file is separate. Neither has been closed. Somewhere in those files, or in a genealogical database, or in the memory of someone who knew a man with particular habits and a particular silence on certain subjects, the answer may already exist. It just hasn't been found yet.